Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are in Ethan Carter. The episode number is not important. I am just on my way to explore to find what the next step is. And then I find that tree. And I have not gone towards that tree yet. I just want to point it out. It's there. This tree looks real funny. And I'm thinking, if I were a game developer and I wanted to indicate that you had to head over this way, I would put something out of the way. I would put something unusual around where you need to go. So maybe I have to go in this direction.
People come here for many reasons. They want to ask me questions about the future.
What the?
I can see the future. So it is the past that interests me. If you want to find my house, you must answer the questions I ask of you.
What the shit?
Bring peace or suffering.
You know, sometimes when you're right, you're right. That sure as fuck sent me in the right direction. But okay, I am posed a question, and I don't think...
Would you prefer anonymity over notoriety?
Anonymity, thanks. I don't think I have a way to answer these questions.
Do you feel victory when your words cause pain?
No! Usually.
Do you take that which you know you will not return?
Well, I mean, when I buy something from the store.
Is betrayal caused by inequality or injustice?
Ma'am, why are you asking me these questions when I can't answer you?
Does sin come from the heart or the mind?
Neither. Oh. Did I do it? Oh. Yeah, well. Huh. I don't know what to make out of all of this. A beautiful woman sat by a river. A witch approached and told the woman that she was to have a child. The woman began to cry with joy, but the joy turned to fear, and she could not stop crying. Fear turned to sadness. The woman continued to cry. She cried for months, hardly sleeping, until the child was born. But the crying had aged the woman, and she was no longer beautiful. When she was old enough, her son climbed the mountain, to find the home of the witch. He asked her if she could make his mother beautiful again. The witch asked the boy many questions. After hearing the answers, the witch told the boy she had lied to the mother about her child. The boy disappeared, and the mother was beautiful again. Uh-huh. So, okay. I'm going to accept this. I'm going to put it down.
Ethan, the point of life is not to rock the boat. Just try to get along. Stop living in your head. Do something real. That's what people respond to. Reality.
Huh. And it's just a tarp. How about that? Well, I'm going to read this. Ethan, honey, I'm sorry I yelled at you. I want you to keep this note and read it every time I lose my temper, which is going to be every single day. I don't mean it. And I know I got a snake's tongue. You're my little guy, my precious bean. You just got to pull your head out of the clouds, okay? Sure. Everybody's heard that one before, haven't they? There's nothing inside this house? No, huh? This is a kind of a neat house. But it's not really a house. I mean, you know, I could probably imagine some worse made huts out there. I mean, this one at least is made with what appears to be tarp or a sail or something like that. You could do worse. Man. Okay, so this doesn't actually... It fills in a little bit of the world. I don't know if this is really mandatory for the story. But it does seem to kind of confirm what I was thinking in the mines. Or after the mines, actually. I was thinking that the kid somehow gained the ability to create a world by writing. I don't know how much that is true. I don't know how much of that reality is only something that could be sensed by Mr. Paul Prospero. But then that brings to question, is the miner that caused me so much turmoil in the previous episodes, was he a figment of both Ethan's and my imagination? Was it a figment of Ethan's imagination turned real by his special damn gift? God. I don't know where I'm going right now. I'm just running. Been a while since we've checked over this way, so maybe there is something that I missed. I mean, there was sure as hell something I missed over there. Hey, there's maybe something more. We're gonna put a pin in that. Man. That is, I mean, my head's all over the place trying to make sense out of all of this. It really does seem like Ethan is creating some kind of weird thing, all right, that only, currently only Paul Prospero can also experience. And it all kind of dissolves into reality afterwards. But who's to say that there isn't a whole lot of reality to that, you know? Well, I got this small path here. May as well keep going with that. Wait a minute. Did I ever check over here? Is this a small clearing? I think I did check around here, now that I think about it. There doesn't seem to be anything here, but anyway. Yeah, man. I wonder how much of Ethan's power was granted to him somehow by his interaction with the sleeper. It could be that there's some kind of family thing that gave him that, if indeed it is a power, I don't know. It's hard to say. If two people have some kind of power that others don't, you know? Could you call that a power? It's too small a power to share with other people, especially if no one else can really experience it. I'm babbling, man. None of this makes sense. I'm trying to pay attention to the things coming out of my mouth right as I'm trying to work this out in my head. You know, talk until it makes sense, kind of. That's always sort of been my thing, but it's not working this time. Once again, this might have to. This is a clearing, isn't it? This might have to be something that for which I will have to find a story synopsis later, and then everything will just make sense. I find that's kind of an unfortunate case, though. When there isn't enough, or I mean, I suppose I'm really griping about my inability to connect the dots, so to speak. Oftentimes, I really am incapable of connecting the dots, and this seems to be one of those cases. Wait a minute, the vegetation changed. Yep. Now, if you wanted to get my attention, game, this is how to do it. And now I hear trees bending. Oh, yeah. Something's up over here. Oh, yeah. It's gotta be. Is that a thing? I don't know. No, it might just be a little bit of... Yeah. I'm guessing. But that's curious, though. I wonder, could it be that this really doesn't mean anything? That this new different vegetation, these different sounds together are only just a regular old part of normal biology or ecology, I suppose that would be? Now hold on. Hold on. You know, I thought that might have been a helmet on top. But what? Uh-huh. Whoa! What? Okay. I'm gonna figure that this is another of Ethan's stories, because I don't figure we're really in the 60s. And, like, I don't even know. This is the 60s, and space exploration and space travel is all cool again, and... Is he up here? Yep. Hey, buddy. Buddy. Is the game just making fun now? This doesn't seem... I mean, I guess this fits right in with a kid's imagination. Is the guy gonna pull a laser gun on me? This is some pursuing music, though, isn't it? Okay, wait. Is he leading me to a spaceship? That's the only reason there would be an astronaut. Astronauts have spaceships. That thing is official. You can take that to the bank. Wait a minute. Where'd he go? Buddy, don't vanish on me. Are you gonna tell me I've gone too far in the wrong direction? Oh, hey, there. Ah, shit. I mucked it up, didn't I? I should have run towards him, facing him. All right, fine. Fine. Weird. I'm going to do that again. Weird. Ah. Oh. You know... Huh? Oh, don't tell me I have only a couple of chances at this. Oh, no, okay. So that was just to tell me which one to press. Okay, I'm really gonna hope. Okay, buddy. You're leading me to something. You have got to be leading me to something. Makes you wonder, right? Whatever happened to the space age? I suppose, in a way, we're still living in it, you know? Like, we're still hoping that there will be enough reason or enough budget to send us further into space, but, like, we could be way further by now if we really dumped some resources in there. I mean, his spacesuit, I suppose it's kind of outdated, but it still looks cool. Just have to keep going, running. There you are, sir. Whoa. What the hell? That's a cool spaceship, though. Damn it, I'm inside a spaceship, you guys. And I'm up in the air. It's padded in here. That's good for safety. What does it say? Extraterrestrial containment capsule number whatever. Whoa! What a friggin' trip! We've gone into a wormhole? What am I... There's no supplies in here. Oh, damn. Oh, that must be the scariest friggin' view to be in anywhere. Imagine being in space and only having, like, other pods near you, and there doesn't seem to be any way to communicate. Well, I mean... Fangs. The beast had fangs, but it was heavy and slow, so when it saw the light in the sky, it waited, thinking the light would go out like the others before it. When it did not, the beast stood, rose up on its legs, and went to the place where the fire was still burning. As the orange light died, another took its place. This one was blue, a bright and pure blue that the creature had only seen along the edges of the stars. The beast showed its fangs, and the light vanished. A moment later, the light appeared again between two distant trees. The beast wanted to go home, but it could not ignore the light, so it chased it deeper into the forest. When the light stopped, it did what? It did so in a clearing of trees. The beast entered the circle, feeling no fear. The trees turned towards the beast, pointing at it like needles, but the tops of the trees lowered and dug into the ground. The trunks and roots were raised into the air and closed around the beast like walls. The ground disappeared. The beast realized it would never use its fangs again.
Get out of my room, Travis!
Stories, always with the stories.
Get out!
I read the Fangs one. I liked the Beast. At least he gets to leave this goddamn place.
Where am I? Okay, this is the what the hell did I just experience? I'm gonna put you back. Abstruse tales? There is nothing gay about this. What the hell? At least the old sense of gay being bad. The Yellow Hills of Mars. I don't think it's so super yellow, Mr. Spaulding. God. Man. Yeah, it used to really be that you would be made fun of. And probably there are still a lot of people who are still made fun of for their interests. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. This is a much better house than the last one. This one at least has wood. The other one was a tarp. It had holes in it and such. This will not protect you from the rain, though. So in that respect, this is a terrible, terrible house, and it is not to code one bit. Well, I am on to something. For sure, I feel like I am on to something. Any remarkable change in things is going to indicate that there's business. But, so I suppose I'm going to have to take the time to go look around for things that are really, really different. Like these trees over here. I think this is a little bit too close to Travis's death scene, so maybe not. However, it could be that something is behind. There was a really big clearing over here, right? Maybe there's something here, but this might also connect to that section there with them lights and the astronaut. So I guess I'm going to have to restart this whole business the same way I started the past episode, or this episode right here. I'm gonna have to just stop and look around, you know? Wait a minute, am I onto something right now? No, huh? Perhaps it is simply not quite obvious just yet. We have another view. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this might be a little bit of a short episode. I don't know. I think this is adequate length. But yeah, I'm going to start between episodes once again. I'm going to look for something that just sticks out to me in a way that is too obvious to ignore. And I guess that's just going to be how I interact with this game from now on. Because, or else I'm going to have to go look for however that power building interacts with other things. Because I'm not sure how many other little strings I can follow, so to speak. This seems like the type of game where you would, though, figure out, like, try to build that cork board kind of thing with pictures and the red yarn and shit. I've always kind of wanted to have one of those. I don't even have a reason to have one of those. But, you know, this game seems to be like a decent one to make one for. In any case, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you on the other side, where hopefully there will be progress. Have a good one.